My bad. Hey, what's up, John? God dang it. I just took profits. I took this account across multiple accounts. I've already taken my profits on my other one. Just made $2,300 on silver. Taking the same trade. My Tradeify account. Just took this profits on silver. So I'm just got a runner on. We identified this area last night. I just waited for the breaker structure and the pullback to the 50. And I was able to catch this thing getting a damn near perfect entry so far. Hopefully this thing continues down. All right. Okay. Yeah, and this is Apex too, so I'm gonna get punished for this. I'm gonna get punished for not taking the profits on this second one. And this thing comes and stops me out. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. Okay. We all in on silver this year moving forward, man. And I probably might get punished for not taking the profits right here, but hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully that is not the case here. It came right back to the 50, man. Right back to it. Right back to the 50. Right back to the 50, man. Santiago would be proud right now. But like I said, I already took profits on one. I'm not gonna lie, man. Right now, inside, I am. Hey, yo, what's up, Jack? Right now, I don't know what to say. Like, I know it's adrenaline. I guess I'm high off of it right now. Internally, I don't like using this word, but shaking, because this is mini silver. So being up so much money in such little time is just absolutely crazy, mind blowing. It's like it just opens up doors of possibilities. And if I can catch trades like this consistently, then I can start making these $30,000, $20,000 pays on silver. So it's the possibilities right now, man. The possibilities. But let's see, man. Let's see if if I made the right decision here on silver. Yeah, man, it definitely does feel odd, man. It definitely does, man. Shit, last night, last night, we marked out the area for gold, and look what it did, man. Like I said, Santiago would definitely be proud. Hold on, let me take this off because I was just measuring it. I was measuring the move. But look, I was like, here's the 50 right here, but I don't want to take it short. And then look where it comes perfectly to the 50 shorts. I'm pretty sure they're going to probably use this area as for support. So if gold is pushing higher, that means silver could potentially push higher too. But I mean, they're not correlated or nothing. But I mean, if silver is going higher or gold is going higher, then I really wouldn't expect one to sell off and the other to continue higher. I wouldn't expect that. So maybe we'll see what I should do here. We'll see. I mean, the crazy thing about silver is that at any point in time, you can just take profits and be happy. As long as it's not, as long as it's below your break even, you can just take profits anywhere. But you know, I'm trying to go for that down line, for that target. Vindicate me, silver. Vindicate me. I don't know if Smith is going to be able to join us today, though. I think he's on the road. He's traveling. So, I mean, I'll leave the door open for him to hop in, but I don't think he's going to be with us today. I'm going to move to, you know, I spoke about this last night, but now that silver is so popular now, and a lot of traders are trying it out, or at least if you're a metals trader, I mean, you're trying out silver. I see that a lot of these firms are now getting real strict on the micro scalping, and it makes sense. I mean, if you're micro scalping silver, all you really need is a couple of ticks, points of your stop to point of entry, and you can get lucky. And you can do that a couple of times, and the next thing you know, you're up like, you know, $2,000, $3,000 if you had a tight stop. So now they want you to hold a trade for a certain amount of time, or at least that's what I'm seeing. I haven't seen none of the bigger firms do it. Well, actually, it's in their rules actually with the micro scalping. They don't want so much of your trade to be a micro scalp. So you avoid those firms. Yeah. All right, so. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, the market is bearish. I mean, the market is bullish overall. But, hold on. How many ticks am I up right now? I'm only up 91 ticks. Shouldn't I just be good with 90 ticks? I mean, you really don't need that much. And if I had 2 contracts with 90 ticks, you know what? All right, I'm good with 90 ticks, man. I'm good with 90 ticks. This is Apex. I mean, if this was a Tradeify account, I would kind of gamble. I just don't want. You know what? Let me do this. Let me change this to 72 ticks and just put this at 90, because I mean, I don't want this shit to jump on me. All right, I'm at 95 ticks. Come on, baby. I want to be vindicated here, but yeah, so I'm gonna do like 72 ticks for the first target, and then 90 ticks for the second. So this can just be a decent trade. Yeah, oh, never mind, baby. Target filled, baby. Vindicated, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, damn it. Vindicate me. All right. But moving forward, 72 and 90 is, that's all I need, man. All right, so here comes the 50 on gold right now. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. What is that number? 539. I mean, that is high though, but that is freaking high though, bro. Yeah, that seems like that's always my freaking story with the gold. I like to miss my targets. Come on, baby. Damn. Don't do me like that. But I mean, this, like I said, this is a very high risk entry. That means the bulls are going to have to super step up here. Because now they'll be breaking that high. Baby, don't do me like that. Don't. Hold on, guys. My phone is gonna. Oh man. Okay, that's fine. All right, like I said, that was a very dangerous entry. That was a very dangerous entry on gold. Like I said, yesterday, gold respects measured moves more than the in those 50% plays. Silver respects it more than gold does. But that's fine. I mean, it doesn't. Well, it does matter, but we will get our money back. All right, so let me see. So if I stayed in that silver play, if I stayed in silver, okay. I mean, it hasn't really done anything. Ooh, those lingering orders, huh? Those lingering orders. I got another 50 coming up on silver. I don't want to take it on Apex, so I'll just take it on the sim since I've already made the money already. I don't want to blow the account by giving it back. All right. Let's see. That was kind of a dangerous thing. I shouldn't have taken that. By 17. Okay. Oh shit, I can't pass that up. Okay. Yeah, what's up, Investor Z? What's up? I'm just glad that I was able to make some money in that account today before with silver. I already logged out of that account already. That's why I really enjoy Project X. I'm not tempted to go back in. I took a loss. What is it on? What is it? Tuesday? Because Thursday was Christmas, so Wednesday. I took a loss before the Christmas break, and I just made quadruple that 5 times. Like, man, silver is definitely she's definitely gonna be the main bitch next year, moving forward, man. A 1 to 5 trade hits target perfectly. I left money on the table. Yeah, so well, I guess the guy, I mean, if he stayed in the position, If he stayed in the position, I'm not sure. I'm not tracking it, but one of the guys in the metals chat actually caught this initial drop right here. And he didn't take profits because he was actually looking for 72. He was looking for like the gap fill or something like that. Oh, gold. That's dirty gold. Anyway, he was looking for the gap fill. And so he was up all of this on one contract. I think he was up like $1,800, I think. But he was looking for 72. And price retraced all the way back. And I'm pretty sure if it's not close to his break even, it's getting there. Now, I was going to say something to him, but then it's like, never mind. I'm not going to say nothing to nobody, especially, I mean, we were in a trade. No, you don't want to hear that stupid type of shit. You want to hear, oh, that the same thing happened to me. Nobody wants to hear that shit. So I was like, you know what, whatever. If he gets out the trade and he says something and I see it, I'll say something to him. But I was in the same trade just like this. I think I told you this last night. This was the same exact scenario. The market dropped. I was in 2 micros. It missed my target by 4 ticks. And then it did exactly this. This is what convinced me to go to the minis. Because this is heartbreaking right here. Silver doesn't move fast. So if you can get a move where it's going like this, and then it comes right back up to your break even, it just hurts. Because it took the market literally, so from the time it started to range, was at 7 o'clock last night. It finally broke out around 4:30, 4:25. You got the breakdown at 5. So from 4:30 to about 5:30. So this one leg took an hour. So just imagine just sitting, looking. Well, I mean, we all do that shit anyway. But if you're in a funded account, you already know your heart is racing. You already know it is. Just for this thing to go right back up to your break even, it's heartbreaking. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to trade minis. I'm just going to trade it. And I'm glad I did. Because honestly, with the entries I have, I can make my money in moves like this and I can just be done. I don't have to worry about these big drops anymore. I can just be done. And I'm pretty sure you guys noticed, I purchased the, so if y'all guys are interested in getting a Bookmap lifetime license for the Global Plus subscription, Bookmap is currently doing a 30% off the lifetime license. That is a really great deal. It's actually $1,400 if you pay for it every year. So I would take advantage of it. So all you have to worry about is getting the data. They're also doing a 50% off the add-on. In my opinion, shit, you see, that's what I'm talking about right there. I would have got stopped out of this trade if I was in micros. Because I would have got my target hit, I think. Yeah, no, actually, no, I would have, no, my bad. I take that back. I wouldn't have gotten stopped out. My target got hit. My target got hit right here. So I wouldn't have gotten stopped out. Never mind, I take that back. Yeah, my target got hit, so it would have been a 135 ticks, and it would have got hit. Actually, yeah, it would have got hit right here. 135 ticks on that drop, so I would have been good. But now I don't have to worry about 135 ticks anymore. You said you're buying yours today? Oh, yes, I did. Oh, yes, I did. It's right there, Santiago. Right there. This was my exact entry right here. Oop. My exact entry right here. Touched the thing perfectly to the damn T, man. Like, That's why you gotta love silver. It is tick perfect. I love that. I love it. I might get down on one knee and ask silver to marry me. Damn it. So I don't want to say I don't want to play the game no more. I don't want to be a player in the game no more, baby. I want you to marry me. Damn it. Make me honest, sure. Oh man, but yeah, I caught that drop. The same thing happened last night on gold too. It hit that 50 perfectly, and I should have just left a limit right there. Honestly, I should have just left a limit, but this thing only works when you're not in it. I mean, stuff like this, you know, actually gold and silver actually did the same thing at the same time. So at 4:30, it dropped from the highs and we got a drop. So gold and silver both did the same thing at the same time. You said that? Actually, no, I did not. I didn't see the bottom one. So you saying so I was looking for this right here. Would you say that there is another one that I missed? Let me look at this again. So I missed another one, huh? So the only one that I would assume I can only assume that you're talking about this. I can only assume you're talking, and I'm not going to cheat, so I'm not going to look to the left. So I can only assume that this is what you're talking about. I'm going to push this out into the future. Push this out into the future. Let's see. Damn. Good shit. I didn't even see that right there. Good shit. Let's see if I would have survived. Oh no, it would have stopped me out, Santiago, unfortunately. I would have got stopped that if I took that trade. Yeah, I would have got stopped out if I took it. And that shit would have pissed me off. Because I probably would have locked the account. Let's see. So it would have stopped me out. Let me see how many ticks. Let me see how many ticks that actually was at that 50 before it actually went higher. I'm not like I can't justify more than 18 ticks. I can't. I just can't. I can't do it. I can't do it. Because I'm no longer playing the numbers game if I do more than 18 ticks. Yeah. It took about like 35, so this thing would have stopped me out. But if the only way I would have survived this is if I missed the initial breakdown and I just put my limit right there at the 50. Now it actually did come back at the 50 and bounced perfectly off of it after it stopped everybody out. And then it went higher. You said it's off a little bit? All right, hold on. I'll look at it. You said you posted it? Okay, you'll post it in a sec. Okay. All right. Oh, yeah, no problem, dude. You take your time. Well, I guess if you went long, let's see. But next week I'll be, well, that's why I don't particularly care to have too many accounts, honestly. Because I allowed my Tradeify account to rebuild. So I guess the rotation is once I make money in my accounts, then like I'll take the one trade in every of my funded accounts. And I'll be focusing on I won't be focusing on Top Step next week. I'll have Top Step as my follow-up trade, so I'm gonna be focusing on Tradeify, and then just have Top Step. Like if I lose the one trade on Tradeify, then I'll use Top Step as the backup. Actually, no. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, actually, yeah, I will. I'll do that. I'll do it. I'm just gonna take one trade per day in the account. I'm just gonna wait for the setup because sometimes the setup, man, sometimes depending on how things are, I mean, it can be nasty, but I mean, as long as I'm trading at an order block, I wait for the breaker structure and the pullback, I should be good. As long as I'm taking that trade, I should be good. All I have to do is play the numbers game, and that's it. That's what I have to keep reminding myself, is that I'm playing a numbers game now. I don't have to win every trade. It'll be nice. I'll try my best to win every trade, but like I said, it'll get locked out if I lose anyway. So I don't have to, even if I do go tilt, you know, I mean, the account's locked out. At least that account is safe. All right. And I'm only looking for 54 ticks in that account because with that consistency rule, it doesn't even make sense to look for. That's why I'm going to only focus on that account, because it doesn't make sense to look for 90 ticks in that account because of the consistency rule with their straight to funded accounts. Damn. All right. Well, I wouldn't short gold and I wouldn't short silver. Gold just did the same thing that it did to me last night. And for whatever reason, I just can't trust it. I just don't want to trust it. I don't want to. So I just did the same thing to myself that I did last night. The same freaking thing, man. Same damn thing. Double bottom right there. The leg that breaks structure. The leg that breaks that prior structure right there. Pushes back and then goes higher. Every time I see it, I just hesitate and I don't take the trade because I just always think it's a trap because of the Nasdaq. I always think it's a trap because of the Nasdaq. And gold touched it perfectly, man. Gold touched it perfectly. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna have to get over this. I'm gonna have to get over it because I keep missing good trades like this because it's pulling back to the area where it breaks structure, but I'm thinking that no, it might try to go down for the order block down here, and it doesn't. And from this entry, and about almost about like 20 points right there. Okay. Santiago posted the 50. Okay. Okay, dang. So it touched your 50 perfectly. Hold on, so did you measure the so you measured the hold on, what did you measure? Is that the open? So you measured the bottom to the top, and that's where you got the 50? Let's actually look at that. Let's look at that. On the spike. So you measured the spike. So you didn't necessarily measure the, well, I don't think, I think, hold on, was this the low? You just measured the spike. Yeah, it touched it perfectly. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, that's gold. My bad. I was like, dude, what the hell? Well, I guess it worked on gold. This is gold, but it worked on gold. But you measured the spike. Mm. I think it missed me by like a. Let me see. I think I gotta, yeah. I would have got missed. Yeah, it almost did it. I would have got missed though. Mm. It's not correct, but very close. Well, you say you measured the entire spike, right? Or what are you like? So what's your top and what numbers are you using for the top and bottom of your ranges? For the spike, low of that is 720. Mm. Okay, well. Yeah. All right. Well, I guess if I would have measured it like that, then it would have missed me. So, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. I mean, I got the short. I was more focused on the short than the. I was more focused on the short than trading that, because the short is the reason why I preferred the short was because at least with this order block, everybody can see this. You have to be trained to see this. Because honestly, I wouldn't have taken this trade. And I guess how I see it, if I wouldn't take that trade, then I really wouldn't expect a lot of people to take that trade with me. I'll probably be a one in a few. And I don't like taking trades where I'm the only person taking that trade, because it's highly likely not to work. But in this situation, it did work. It did work. But like I said, over the weekend, I will be utilizing next week. I don't know how to really. Dude, I already got that. It's like, why are you Bookmap showing me ads in a paid product? Anyway, I'm gonna get the DOM, and so we're gonna start using the DOM too. And I'm gonna do some homework over the weekend with Bookmap, because one of the things that also gave me confidence to take this trade, because it was resting orders in this area. There was literally resting orders in this area, and I took the trade because of it. Or it gave me confidence, because I was already going to take this trade already, but before I downloaded Bookmap, I did not have the confidence. I was like, well, I'm just going to trust the breaker structure, and I'm going to trust that there's going to be sellers selling the pullback here. And then when I bought Bookmap and set everything up, and I saw that there was orders sitting right here, I was like, okay, yeah, all right, that makes me feel a lot better. Well, it's really the main reason why I even got Bookmap in the first place. Like the DOM too, yeah, investors. We're definitely gonna learn how to do this shit, man, because that's just gonna give some extra confluence. If we can just align a lot of stuff up, like with the breaker structures, the pullbacks, the liquidity on Bookmap, and then the DOM. Shit, all we really need is 90 ticks. So it takes a while to learn it. Yeah, actually, there, I've watched a bunch of videos on the DOM yesterday, and apparently, you know, I guess the original use for DOMs, or how people use them, is it's for like scalping ticks. I'm like, huh, why would you waste your time? But I guess people prefer to scalp ticks. I don't know why, but that's what supposedly the DOM is for. But I'm going to use it differently, obviously. I'm going to use it to confirm my entries. I mean, it just makes sense. I'm not going to do it for any other reason other than that. I don't scalp, and I definitely wouldn't scalp for ticks. Seven, 5, 8. 7, 5, 8. And a lot of people also talk about how the DOM is, for people that like to trade in the now. It gives you information about what's happening right now versus what's happening tomorrow or whatever, or blah, blah, blah. Honestly, the only thing that I want to use a DOM for is that if my levels are getting hit. So I'm going to take, well, I'm in the sim on this trade, so I just kind of want to be very clear about that. This is another order block right here. We'll see. And I'm looking at this order block on TradingView. TradingView marked this area as an order block, so I'm gonna test it out because I like this. I like order blocks where there's consolidation. I will always take this trade right here. Once I see the breaker structure, and I will trade the pullback. I will always take this trade. I don't particularly like these types of trades, but if they work, I'll take it. Or yeah, if they work, then I'll take the trade. All right, so said hit your favorite fib level. What's your favorite fib level? And so you're gonna take it short. Be careful with the spoofing. Yeah, that's definitely something else that I. So I guess to kind of counteract that, I'm only gonna look for orders that have been, I guess, transacted is the cute way to say it. The correct way to say it, right? I do see that there's orders at, so let's look at this. So 75. So I mean, I do see orders on Bookmap building up at that area, but it doesn't necessarily mean it'll work. But we'll see. We'll see. All we need is 90 ticks. So as long as we get 90 ticks filled, I don't necessarily need to, I don't need a big move. Not no more. Yeah, I do. Yep. And then the CVD is negative too. And so the CVD is negative. So Santiago, if you don't see silver on your book map, you probably have the C what is it called? What is it called? Is it CME? No, it's not CME. I forgot which one. I think it's CME. You had to buy, I mean, it's all CME, but you had to buy COMEX data. You have to buy the COMEX data. No. The data. Now, let me pull up the website real quick. Actually, hold on. Let me do this first, just in case I have like information still sitting somewhere and it's. Give me a second. Let me show you. Or let me see if they. Let me see. Of course, it's not going to let me do it easily. Okay, so it is CME. Okay, let me take a screenshot real quick, and let me show you which one that you need to actually get. Make sure that you have. Let me make sure I save this. This guy made all this. So the screenshot you're seeing on the screen is a silver trader sharing their P&L. You know, god damn. Visualize. I'm gonna save this screenshot so these numbers can become real to me. This trader made $7,000, $12,000, $35,000 after having a $35,000 losing day, $18,000 at the start of this session, $43,000, 11. Like, dude, we need to have these types of days. I'm gonna work up to this. I'm definitely gonna work up to it. But let me take the screenshot real quick. Yeah, I know, right? I know. Real motivation. So that's exactly why I took that screenshot, so I can look at that and visualize and tell myself that these numbers are real. You can make that type of money. You build yourself up to it and you can make money like that, man. Okay, so what you need actually is you need COMEX data. So I pay for it individually. I don't pay for the bundle because I don't plan on trading anything other than silver and gold for a while. And plus, I mean, think what Bookmap has a great setup for ES and Nasdaq. So I mean, if I really want to trade in ES or Nasdaq, then I'll just go on YouTube and watch it. The only reason why I got Bookmap in the first place is because nobody streams silver. Maybe I should start doing that. Maybe I have a 24-hour stream and stream Bookmap silver. Maybe. But yeah. So you need the COMEX data. You need to make sure that either you have, if you're just buying it individually, the COMEX, or you're getting the bundle for $79 per month. That includes all of the data types. Oh, so you're using your TradeEvade data? So, hold on, with Bookmap, you're using your TradeEvade data with Bookmap? So Bookmap is pretty, it'll probably work. But, you got to make sure that, if you're using your TradeEvade connection, make sure that you're subscribed to COMEX. Yeah, just make sure you're subscribed to COMEX. I mean, it is cheaper if you do it through your own broker. The reason Bookmap justifies its price is by saying that historically they hold more data than anybody else. Okay, so we're in. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens. This is definitely a test trade. Please don't take this trade. This is a test trade. I kind of want to see what happens here. I mean, said it's going to finish the market maker. Going to take that liquidity. Well, for the sake of this position, Santiago, I hope it does that after it hits those targets. For the sake of this position. Yeah, there's a bunch of orders sitting up there at 75.8. So on Bookmap, there's orders sitting at 75.8. I mean, well, shit, basically my stop is right there. God damn. My stop is right there. So congratulations on that, Alfred. Congratulations. All right. All right, man. Damn, I should have just trusted the orders on Bookmap, huh? I guess that's why I bought the damn thing, right? That's why I bought the damn thing, right? To see the orders. They just keep, so it looks like they're moving their orders up. Now they got their orders sitting at, well, honestly, I should stop shorting actually. Well, okay. Well, I should stop shorting actually. This is super bullish. There's no reason to be shorting silver right now. There's no reason. Okay. All right. You got the indicator right now with aggressive buying, overpowering the selling right now. Oh yeah. So if you, like I said, if you haven't noticed, this is the volume, the market pulse. You have all this buying and so little selling. This will actually probably replace these. It'll probably replace the tick strike. Maybe. I guess it doesn't hurt to have both, but we'll see. Shit. It would definitely get a lot of, so, well, I guess I would have to understand, why did Alex's Bookmap get, why did they take it down? Why were they attacking Bookmap traders or Bookmap streams and hitting them with copyright strikes? Damn, NQ. Yeah, the indices traders ain't gonna get Christmas this year. Santa rally, the Santa came to town and he left. The indices don't get a rally this year. I mean, shit, it was rallying the entire year. This Bookmap software. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I mean, if I wouldn't have purchased I wouldn't purchase Bookmap if somebody was streaming it. So I mean, the reason why they did it is it makes sense. Black box stocks. If you look, I mean, this thing is super bullish for silver right now. And it looks like it hit an order block too. So if we do see a pullback, this will be an area that I would be interested in trading in for obvious reasons. We have the market break and retest, use it as support. It broke structure to the upside. So the pullback to this area, 130, 135, will be an area of interest for me to purchase. You say you don't like how NQ didn't mitigate, so it can go back down. Damn, what happened, Alfred? So gold, you couldn't let me in, huh? You couldn't let me in. All right, so we'll see what happens at these highs right here, man. If we see a wick and a wick down, man, but I don't want to short gold. I don't want to short the metals at all, man. I don't want to short them at all. Don't want to short them. We don't love the NQ no more. We don't love her no more. We don't love her no more. She has just been nasty. Nasty, 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 nasty. All right, there goes gold taking out highs. There's new bad bitches in town, and they're called silver and gold. They're the new market darlings right now. Silver and gold. I think the Nasdaq was literally trading while gold and silver was sitting there making all new all-time highs and shit and breaking out. I think the Nasdaq literally traded in a 40-point range for a couple of hours. It finally broke out at 11 o'clock at night. As a Nasdaq trader, you're exchanging stability for volatility and fast price movement. If the Nasdaq is not moving, what's the point of even trading it? So you're getting volatility, you're getting chop. You're getting volatile chop. You're not getting the fast movement, and it's stopping you out, and it's making sure it's stopping you out before it goes in your direction. Yeah, I hopped in the industry chat last night to see what they were talking about. And some guy was talking about, yeah, NQ is definitely going for these highs. He had his target all the way up here. Yeah, that shit, he got stopped out of that shit. And then it hits his target finally at 8:44 in the morning, or around that time. Yeah, it's definitely not. Yeah, dude. Oh yeah, Santiago. Yeah, you don't have to tell me that twice. I'm definitely until silver and gold start acting up. Oh yeah, we definitely staying on silver, dude. It's like, dude, look at this shit, man. We're definitely staying on silver and gold. All right, so we got the breakout on gold. It just sucks that I didn't take that trade. I should have just taken it. Should have just taken the trade. I took the losing trade, but I hesitated on the winning one. I just don't know what it is about gold, but it just brings me back to trading the Nasdaq. It gives me Nasdaq PTSD. I just hesitate on certain trades because I think it's trying to fake me out. It's like, there's no way that is that obvious. It's like, no way. And it is that obvious. It's like I said, if I can go back, I would just stop. I would just go in and delete all of my Nasdaq ticks and tendencies, so I don't, because it gets in the way of me trading gold, man. It really does. Okay, but enough about that. So far, so good. Data. It's not using that much. Yeah. Firefox is taking up the most data right now. Firefox? I only have 2 things open on Firefox. I have 2 things open on Firefox right now. Edge is taking up a lot of data. And because I got Google open and stuff too. Oh yeah, let me sign out of this. Good thing I'll log my account on Silver though. I think I'll log this account out. I could just log out. Okay. With everything that I got running, that's not bad. Make sure I delete all this crap because it is taking up data. Shit, my browsers is taking up more data than like right now, Microsoft Edge, Firefox is taking up more data than my NinjaTrader and Bookmap. As crazy as that sounds, it's taking up the most data. But I mean, it makes sense because I do have Project X open. Oh my God. Oh my God. Gold, you could. Gold. Damn it. All right. Well, let me pull these orders because ain't no way that's going to work if it comes back. All right. So let's see if we can. Man, let's see if we can find an entry into this, man. It's going to be super aggressive, but the way that gold is moving right now. All right, I'm damn it. As soon as I say fine, I'm gonna start trusting it. That's when it's not gonna work. Yeah, Alfred, you know, the gamma levels hasn't been, dude, I don't know what they've done, but ever since they changed the price tiers on black box stock, dude, the gamma levels are the dark pools. They are not consistent. It's either you're getting one, it's like choose either the gamma pools, or I mean the gamma pools, the dark pools or the gamma. Which one? Which one you want? Because it's gonna be, it's lucky if you get both of them at the same damn time, which makes me want to even cancel the subscription altogether. Because if I'm not getting the damn the silver data, then what's the point of that? So it actually did show up on my other. Okay, let me see. Let me see if I just refresh it. But that shit is not consistent, man. And I don't know why. And looking at the options on silver, yeah, people are sweeping puts. They are sweeping puts. Like, dude, like, what's up with that? This thing does not want to render the gamma level. See, people are sweeping puts on this thing. Rest in peace to all these people that are sweeping puts. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Okay. Yeah, it does. It's not consistent. This thing is definitely not consistent. I don't like that. You said, all right, give me a second. All right, so you got it on the 5 minute. Yeah, for whatever reason, it's not showing up on mine. Well, let me switch it to the 5 minute time frame then. See if it's different. Yeah, it's not doing it for me. I don't like that. It says there's no gamma exposure to render. Dude. My boy just sent me a screenshot. Shit, I hit. Hold on. Let me try this one more time. So, I hit the refresh button already. I refreshed this page like 10 million times already. Which browser are you using to see that information? Maybe it's the browser. Yeah, it's not giving it to me. So you're using Edge too? Okay, so I'm using Edge. Well, I'll refresh it one more time, and if it's not going to give me the response that I'm looking for, then that's fine. I'll just because even if it works today, then I'm gonna have to deal with this shit next week. All right, man. I'm gonna see if there's like a platform where it shows me this data. Okay. So we're getting that drop on gold. Said pick a different ticker and come back to silver. Has the gamma levels been working on the Qs for you? Deal with this shit, whatever. Oh no, I meant taking trades at the gamma level. I don't know if I was clear about that. Taking trades at the gamma levels, have they been working out or 43? Man, there's no freaking way, man. Let me see if they have a volume profile on this. Oh. All right, so I'm gonna start using this volume profile too. Like I said, we're gonna be using order blocks, order flow. I doubt it, man. Actually, let me look at this, man, because I think. Okay. So you don't have to be stupid about it. So, okay, it keeps doing that, even though I'm not asking it to. You said I might have to use it for time. So I guess it's trying to measure this leg right here, and it won't let me do anything other than that. So I guess that's how you're supposed to use this tool, I guess. You know, that's kind of stupid. Why would it? It's kind of stupid. Kind of stupid for it to do that. Okay. Mm. All right. Well, that's not gonna work. Okay. Yeah, that's why I'm kind of playing around with the settings right now. There's really no setup right now. I wouldn't take anything. I mean, the only thing that I would take right now is, well, yeah, the only position that I would consider right now is a potential retest into this area right here. Which, I mean, I doubt that it happens, but, you know, because that would be like a 30-point move to the downside. And I would rather catch that short than, I think it's probably bearish on NQ. Look at all this buying, though. Silver is still steadily going higher. $756. So it looks like there's a whole bunch of liquidity sitting at 756. So I don't know if that's the liquidity that got hit right here, because that's exactly what they're pushing, and they're just leaving the orders in that area. Or I wasn't paying attention, or I didn't have it up. At 70, huh? Mm. Yeah, with all this aggressive buying, I believe it. That's a lot of aggressive buying in silver right now. Yeah, I mean that's for sure. There's this. I think I sent this. So apparently, the reason why silver is going up is because apparently, investors believe that there's a silver shortage, and silver is going to play a big part, and I guess in chips and stuff like that, and the electric batteries for China, and there's a shortage supposedly. Now I don't know this. Obviously, I'm not doing inventory for silver for China, so I mean this is all alleged. This is speculative, but that's why people are buying silver up because they believe it's a shortage. Now, if China comes out and say, "Ha ha, got you. We have an abundance of silver," then we'll probably see like a big dump back down to 30. But I doubt that'll happen though. I doubt it'll happen. Honestly, like I said, I don't particularly care for it. I don't want to focus on news, honestly. Because I think at this point the world has just become so like I kind of want to say this too. You know, like when people use the term the powers that be, dude, I don't think anybody is in control. I think the algorithm, kind of like what is that guy, Skynet? And I'm not saying that it's an sentient being that's doing this. With all the automations that are running, it's kind of like the automations have taken a life of their own, if that makes sense. Because a lot of this data is automated. There's not really too much human. There's not too much humans doing the calculations for a lot of things that are happening in this world. Everything is being monitored by an algorithm, being executed by an algorithm or bot. Basically, all like the small little repetitive tasks are being done by computers. I think I should say it that way. And everything that the computers are doing, it's like it's syncing up. And it's like a power within itself. It's like there's really nobody in control anymore. It's just kind of doing the things that it does. There's really no point for a lot of things in this world. I mean, we still play the game of, the government and presidents and kings, queens, whatever you have it, because, the hierarchy is as old as time. But these newer generations are not even acknowledging powers that be anymore. They're not really. I mean, there's a king of England, but who really acknowledges there's a king? Who really does it? I mean, they'll say, yeah, he's the king of England, but they're not really taking it in. They're not going to bow down when they see him on the street or something. And it was like, oh, he's just somebody, he's just a regular guy. It's like those types of classes and hierarchy is slowly but surely being made irrelevant. Everybody is a celebrity. Everybody is a star now. Everybody is a queen, king, whatever, in their own little world now. And that's possible with the internet and computers. I'm pretty sure we'll get a pullback on. Man, I don't know, man. I don't know. I guess I would have to see what gold is doing later on, but I mean, we did break out above that high. So I mean, technically that is a, but at the same time, you don't know if this thing's gonna, if the buyers are just gonna go away and leave everybody else holding the bag. It seems like everybody is stockpiling, John. I keep seeing things on the internet about, oh, this country is stockpiling this and that country is stockpiling this and blah, 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 blah. Seems like everybody is stockpiling something. But hey, as long as we're along for the ride and we're making money with them, I mean, shit, let them stockpile it up. Let them stockpile it up. If that means that silver is going to keep on pushing higher, then shit. All I care about is that I'm along for the ride. I mean, hey, Trump does love tariffs. Does love his tariffs. And I wouldn't put it past them. So I mean, with someone like that in the White House with the, you know, the power to do things, I would definitely, I would do that as a precaution. Oof. Everyone's more exposed. Looks like a bunch of bulls are getting stopped out on silver. I mean, obviously you're buying highs, so, and nobody's not gonna have a big stop on silver right now. So a lot of people are getting stopped out. But we all know that silver is just collecting liquidity. Silver is just collecting liquidity right now. Yeah, dude. Yeah, that is for sure. Either a big stop or a big account, or you have a balls of steel, of silver, of titanium, all the metals combined. Because shit, you have a big stop on silver. It's not easy to get your money back safely with silver if you take a big loss. It's not easy. Silver doesn't move fast. So if you find yourself on the wrong side of silver, you have a big stop. That thing is not easy. Okay, yeah, apparently 76 an ounce, if that's how it's measured. I think is what is measured, what, 0.005 an ounce. Honestly, I don't know the measurements for metals. Honestly, I really don't even care. Now, if I had a bunch of silver coins, then yeah, I would have. Well, like I said, I would have preferred to have gold coins, though. I mean, right now it's $1,500. It's like $70 right now. $76 on silver coins. So obviously, I would prefer gold coins. You know, someone. So I don't know if anybody recalls, but I don't remember who exactly, but earlier in the year, someone said that gold was going to go to 5,000 when gold was at 3,000, and we were saying like, man, that's crazy. We don't know 5,000 because shit, if the market, if gold is going up to 5,000, it'll be great for gold traders, but it was signal that there's something going on in the economy and that you should probably be preparing for something. And shit, we're literally 500, less than 500 points away from 5,000 on gold. We have to owe that trader an apology because he was right. We're almost there. We're almost at 5,000. We're almost at 5,000 on gold, which is so crazy to say that we started off the year at 3,000, 36, I think. When did we start the year off at gold? On gold. Anyway, it was in at 3,000. It really don't mean nothing to really look at it. Man. Yeah, dude. Yeah, definitely. You tempted, Alfred, or are you actually going to do it? I mean, well, shit. Hold on. You said that silver. Okay, silver shares. I mean, I guess they're only $76. How many shares are you going to get? Or how many shares are you thinking about getting? You need to make a deposit. So what you should have said was that I'm actually making a deposit to buy up some silver shares. Wow. Okay. Thanks, John. 27.69. So it literally doubled. 6 or 7 shares. Yeah, we literally doubled. Just about. Actually, no, we did double. We're just over it, actually. Dude, yeah. Yeah. It feels good to be a silver trader right now. I mean, I wouldn't mind if silver would go back to ranging, because range days on silver is easy money. It's easy, like, dude, we had like what, 5 or 6 winning trades in a row on range days before silver started the super trend. I prefer the range days, but I mean, if the market's trending, I guess. I mean, as long as I'm looking for my setup, it don't matter if the market trends or ranges. Yeah. And honestly, man, as I sit here with you guys, there is that voice in my head that's telling me to just start scalping, and I'm not going to do that. But I just want you to know that if you're hearing that same voice, we're on the same radio frequency, because that voice is trying to talk to me too. Man, this thing is going up, man. Just start scalping, man. Go ahead, do it. You know you want to. Go ahead, start scalping, man. Everybody's doing it. It's going higher. You may be right, voice in my head. May be right. But you know what? I'm not going to take that trade. I'm not going to scalp. Yeah, I'm just waiting until like gold calms down and look for. I probably have to wait until later on today. shit. Jimbo just got 3 points on code. He listened to the voices. Yeah, I appreciate that, John. Dude, so if you bought silver and gold at the beginning of the year, congratulations, because you're up. You're up. Hopefully, remember, Coach Dakota is actually, we don't know. Well, actually, I don't know anymore. I don't know. I don't know if he got stopped out of that trade or... Because if you're in a trade like that, you can easily get caught up with, shit, I'll risk my entire account just to be right. So I don't know if he's done it. I don't know if he's shared it in one of his streams, but I don't know if anybody recalls that he was looking for, he was in a long-term gold trade, looking for at least a retest of the prior all-time highs. I don't know if he was still in that trade. Don't know. I know gold went down a bit before we actually got back up and super exceeded all-time highs on gold, but hopefully he was able to stay in that trade and get it. Hopefully. There goes the drop. There goes the stops. This is why you don't want to get caught up at these highs, because it's easy liquidity. You'll become liquidity real quick. That is definitely a stop run. I mean, you can't even say that it wasn't a stop run. That was a super stop run. Oh. Hold on, you said it hit a 50, Santiago, on silver? Hold up. You gotta post that screenshot. You say it hit a 50 and shorted? So the only range I see is right here. That's the only thing I see, dude. I wasn't even looking for that. So he blew a top step account. Yeah, that's the most heartbreaking feeling in the world. Waking up to a blown account. That's heartbreaking. Because you're being stubborn about it. I mean, you're being stubborn. If you're holding a trade overnight, you're being stubborn. I mean, there's just no. I know that, and I'm not going to sit here and say that that's not true. Our boy Santiago said it hit a 50, huh? And he went short. You went short? Oh, okay. All right. Okay. So I'm interested now in a pullback back to this area. Now I'm interested in shorting, because now it fits my model. Let me make sure that this is because we got, I mean, either the range is right there, or the range is, no, we're gonna look for the most overlapping candles. Yeah, this is a tough one. That's definitely a tough one. Not everybody's not going to be able to see that range right there. So I'll take it, but I'll take the trade, but I don't think everybody's going to be able to see that. I don't think so. And the trades, the best trades are the ones that everybody can see. I mean, if you're the only one that can see the trade, I promise you, it's highly likely not going to work. All right. Did it respected the 50? So, hold on. Which one are you using? Forget about it. I mean, technically, actually, I probably have to pull this though, because technically, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think it pulls back because it didn't break structure actually. I mean, I am in the sim in this trade, so I'll still test it out, but it's gonna probably lose. It didn't break structure to the downside actually. It didn't break structure. I just realized that because it didn't take out this low. Price didn't take this low out. So we'll see. We'll see. But it's gonna probably lose, so I'm just gonna. Or maybe not. But I'm pretty sure it's gonna lose though. But we did get a break from this small little range, and that's why I took it originally. But then I realized that it did not break. Actually, it bounced. Oh shit, Santiago. Shit. Damn it. I just realized what you said. Oh, I don't know if you were talking about this one. It bounced. It actually bounced here, and I can't believe I missed this. What am I doing? Like, how did I miss this in real time just now? It literally bounced right there. How did I miss that? Huh. So that order block right there, that price just ran through and pulled back, and it bounced perfectly at this one right here, at this order block right there. This one would have stopped me out, I think. I think I would have got stopped out here. But this was the breaker structure. That was actually the pullback. So And that's why I got stopped out of this one, because it doesn't fit the model. Yeah, it didn't break structure at all. It broke out of the range and then it pulled back into the range. Then it breaks structure to the upside. Then it pulls back and then you take the trade. And I would have been good on taking this trade because it wouldn't even come near my stop. So I'm on the wrong side of this trade. I'm on the wrong side of it for sure. There's no question I'm on the wrong side of this trade. All right, so yeah, if I paid attention to this one, I'm sorry about that, guys. I don't know why how I missed it. I would be up about 90 ticks. About like 96 ticks right there. Oh, 108 ticks. Okay. Okay. You said what playlist? It's just some lo-fi jazz music that is playing on YouTube. Oh, my bad. That's Santiago. I'm gonna look at it real quick. Did you send? Hold on. A lot of that, a lot of that is copyrighted. Well, a lot of the AI generated lo-fi music, those aren't copyrighted, but the other ones, yeah, most of them are copyrighted. So if I play it on stream, then I'll get an email notification saying that I can't monetize the video. I mean, I don't monetize the video anyway, but I'm not familiar with how strikes and all that other stuff works. So I was like, well, it's not a big deal. Oh, does it? Okay. On Kick, huh? So I don't want to be I'm not interested in being monetized on YouTube. At one point in time I was, but it requires so much disruption to the stream with the ads and it's not even worth it in my opinion. It's not even worth it. Like I've shared before, I've done the research. Like you need millions and millions and millions of views to even get a decent check, for it to be decent, something that makes it worth your time. And then a lot of these YouTubers are not making money off of the ads like that anyway. They're making money off of their sponsorships. All right, so yeah, I kind of figured that I was gonna lose that trade. Not too many people could have seen this one, and then I missed this right here. So once I realized, so I think I'm gonna use this as a learning experience. I'm gonna make sure that I just project my ranges into the future as far as possible, because I basically missed that trade because I wasn't paying attention to it. So honestly, this order block now, they've already broken this. So I mean, I guess they can break it and use it as resistance. So I guess what I'll probably do now is when I see stuff like this, I'll probably change the color of it just to have it marked out on the chart. So instead of it being gray, maybe I should think of a color that's not going to let me see, but maybe make it darker or something. No, I'm not gonna pay attention to that. Probably think of a nice color. I can probably turn it maybe a lighter silver or something like that. Maybe oh, actually maybe silver, you know, maybe Maybe turn it silver or something. Let me see. Because now this, I wouldn't take any. I wouldn't open up a long position in this area because they've already come back and they've already turned it from supply to support. So it's highly likely that it'll break through. And then they'll use that same area as resistance. So I was going to delete it off the chart, but yeah, I think I'll do it that way. I think I'll do it that way. I'll just turn. Yeah, that makes it better, I guess. And just keep the outline the same, and just turn the inside of it a different color. So yeah, I'll notice this. And I was like, okay, so they've already used this area. And they'll come back and then they'll probably try to short it. Okay. Let me remove this off because this was... Okay. I'm still looking for the market to come back and fill this limit right here at 75,130. This is the range that they used earlier. This order block was, now this was a real distribution range. Everybody saw this area. They broke out. They took the liquidity above the high. Then they sold off, took all the liquidity but underneath the lows. They came back. They shorted perfectly at the 50%. They took out the highs. They took out that high. They took out, looks like they're going to take out this high. So I'm going to definitely look for price to come back to this area, or at least they move back up, maybe into this area right here. I mean, honestly, as long as it hits 90 ticks, I don't care how far it moves. That's all I'm looking for right now is 90 ticks. Yeah, that's exactly right, Santiago. We're going to just keep jabbing, baby. We're going to just keep jabbing. Jab, jab, jab. Jab, jab, jab. Okay. All right, so gold is definitely breaking my heart here. Four, 6, 7, 4, 1, 5. 7, 4. All right, so 7, 4, 6. 7, 4, 1, 1, 5. So well, good thing I got out of that short. So apparently there was another order block that showed up on TradingView, and I just actually put it on the on my chart, and I was short in this and it bounced. So I mean like I said, it doesn't matter what happened. Regardless, I was able to be profitable in this trade right here. But if I was looking for the longs, you already know what happened. You already know what happened on silver. If I was looking for the longs, y'all see it right there. 20, 26. I see it right there. It pulled right back to that 50. Now the order block doesn't go all the way that far. This order block was created apparently like right here or something like that. So the candle that created the order block was around 645. 645. Let's look at that. Oh shit, no. What's today? Today is the 26th. So 26, so 645 is when this order block happened. So all right, so this is when it happened, apparently. And you know, honestly, I've like I said, I wouldn't have seen this one. I wouldn't have drawn it this way, but this is how the TradingView has it set up. I would have drawn it this way. Obviously, that's the range right there. And I mean, I guess I still would have gotten it. I still would have gotten it. It still would have pulled back to that 50 right there, but TradingView has it drawn out like this. A 1, 1, 5. So yeah, this is how TradingView has it drawn out. And I mean, regardless of how I would have drawn it out and how it would have drawn it out, you will see the breaker structure to the upside. This is when I went short, and that's when it came back to the area, and then that's when we saw the market continue higher. So it looks like the most valuable strategy on silver right now is just finding a range where price breaks out at and just trading the pullback. Yep. Oh, you're. Yeah, so it seems to work really great on silver right now. On gold, it's hit or miss. Sometimes gold will do it, and then sometimes it won't. Like I said, I feel that gold respects measured moves. So if I had to choose between a consolidation area and a fib or a measured move on gold, I will always choose the measured move because that seems to work more consistently. I'm not saying that the 50 doesn't work because we had a great trade last night, but we all saw that it ran right through it though. I mean, it respected it last night and then it just kind of ran through it. And then after it ran through it, then it did this crap right here. So we got a 50 right here, but this one worked. This one was a 50 from like last week or something like that. So this was the range I drawn out. It used that, then it ran through it, and then it ran through it a couple of times before it used it as support to push higher. So like I said, it works sometimes on gold, or I guess it works 70% of the time on gold because it works. But on silver, it's more like 90% of the time. If you're following the rules correctly on silver, it works. And the reason why it works is because both silver and gold are both low liquidity items. They don't have a lot of liquidity. That are commodities. So it's hard to manipulate these instruments. But that is a lot of volume for gold, and that is a lot of volume. Actually, let me do this because we don't really care about silver and or Nasdaq and ES anymore. I mean, that's actually pretty. I mean, that's good liquidity for the ES. That's low liquidity for the Nasdaq. I mean, no wonder why Nasdaq is chopping. I guess nobody wants to be in the Nasdaq anymore. That is super low liquidity. The Nasdaq, at least the MNQ, is usually 800,000 to 1 million contracts. That is super low liquidity right there. Okay. This thing is lagging. Yeah, so right now it's trading about 400,000 contracts. And this is actually a lot of liquidity for both the metals because they're usually trading underneath 100,000 contracts for both of them. But you can see that there's a lot of liquidity. Silver has over 100,000 contracts right now, and that's usually not what I see. There you go, silver. All right, so from this 50 so far, man, and that's why I'm kind of punching. Well, I mean, I'm not punching myself about this, but I'm kind of beating myself up about it because that was a great entry right there. On one contract, you're up $4,700 right there. Perfect entry. Perfect entry. How the hell did I? All right. Posting in the Discord. Let's see. All right. Well, we'll look at what Santiago sent, and then I'm out of time for this session. I'm way out of time for this session, actually. All right. So this is what Santiago said. All right. Actually, let's read it first, I guess, and then we'll look. All right, so you see the bottom of the GAN box. It touched the bottom side multiple times. You have to just imagine where the spikes are and the touches and look at it where it's balanced. You see the top, it touched then dropped. But then the second spike, it's liquidity since it dropped with force. Then you draw it and wait. Forget about how good it looks. You only take the trade on the 50. It avoids all the losses and let's understand. Yeah, Santiago, maybe whenever everybody has the time, we can do like a Zoom call or something, or we can just all get in the Discord and get into like the group, and then let Santiago talk about it if he wants. We can talk about it. So yeah. Okay, is that the trade from right now? Or is that the trade from earlier? Oh, okay, so that's what you did. The 1 minute. Oh, that's on the NQ. Oh, I was like, because I was thinking, I was like, am I seeing this wrong? Because it did sort of look like this. I was like, huh, I still don't see it, but I was like, okay, I mean, that's on the NQ. Okay, great. But let's actually look at that, and then that'll be it. Okay, so let's see. I want to draw it out. I don't want to cheat, so I would use this as the range. I use that right there as the range, because the most easiest way for me to find it is just look for the range, and I'm gonna push this out into the future, and we'll see what happens, because that's how I would draw it. And I would wait for the consolidation. I would wait for the breaker structure and trade the retest. Look at that. I would have waited for this right here, came back and traded the retest on that. Okay, cool. All right, great. Yeah. Yeah, we got to find absolution in one strategy, in one trade. It's very powerful. I think we talked about that word, absolution. Find one strategy, one trade, take that consistently, and you'll become the trader that you want to be. But I'm out of time for this session, guys. I do appreciate everybody that joined me this week. We'll definitely come back on Sunday night, and we'll definitely look for more opportunities to earn some more money. And with that said, peace out, everybody. Have a good weekend, and keep on jabbing.